Hey everyone, for today's look I thought I would create this really seamless going out kind of nighttime glam look, so continue to watch this video till the end so you can find out how to do it. I'm just going to start by pinning my hair back and getting it out of my face, and then after doing that I'm going to take my Aveeno moisturizer and just rub that into my skin because my skin was quite dry before I start to prime my face. So my prime I'm going to be using the Nivea Men's Sensitive Post Shave Balm and just going to rub that into my skin until it gets tacky. For my foundation today, I'm going to be using the Loreal Lumi Magique foundation, and I'm just going to blend that in with a beauty blender. So first I'm just going to start by dotting my foundation all around my face, and then I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend it into my skin. I'm then just going to take my tea tree concealer from the Body Shop and just dot that around any problematic areas that I may have on my face, like any breakouts and on top of my scar and things like that. I'm then just going to take my beauty blender and just blend that out, and this will hopefully give me an extra bit of coverage. Then as always I'm just going to take my LA Girl Pro Conceal and I'm just going to highlight underneath my eyes and around my forehead and places on my face that I just think need a bit of brightening and highlighting. Once I've done that, I'm then going to take my Scarlet Translucent Powder and I'm just going to pat this around my eyes and also around the rest of my face just to set down my foundation and concealer before I start doing my eye makeup. Then right before I start my eyeshadow, I'm just going to tape either side of my eyes just so it can create a nice sharp line when I put on my eyeshadow. I'm then just going to take my Colourpop eyeshadow in the colour Cornelious and an angled fluffy blender brush, and I'm just going to take that and buff it into my crease and also kind of using it as like a base shade slash transition shade. Taking another blender brush and my Maybelline Nudes palette, I'm now going to start blending that brown colour that I just showed you then into my crease and just start to build the dimension of my eye and just starting to darken up the eyeshadow look. So I'm just going to keep blending this until I like the look of it. For this look I kind of want to have it so the light product is definitely quite in the middle of my eye. So I'm going to start blending on the outer V first, and then I'm also going to bring it in the first third of my eye like you can see I'm doing here. So mainly the darker products will be balanced between the first third and the last third of my eye. Then once I'm happy with how that's blended, I'm now going to take that bright colour there from the Maybelline Nudes palette. I'm going to place it directly in the centre middle part of my eye, just because this is going to be the base of the next eyeshadow colours that I'll be putting on the centre of my eye. Once I've done that, I'm just going to go back with the same blender brush and kind of just try and blend that all back together. I'm then just going to take my Smashbox palette in the lightest pink colour there, and I'm just going to place that in the centre of my eye, just building up the colour in the middle of my eye there. Using the same palette, I'm going to take this dark colour there, and I'm also going to take the XO Beauty Tapered Crease Brush. I'm then going to sweep that colour throughout my crease and in the first third and last third of my eye, just where I put those other colours before. So I'm only taking the smallest amount of my brush though because I wanted it more of a dark brown colour instead of a black colour. So I only took the smallest amount on my brush and then just continue to blend and keep adding a little bit more each time, and I just keep blending until I'm happy with how it looks. I'm then going to take the colour Alchemy by Colourpop and I'm just going to place that in the centre of my eye exactly where I was placing those other eyeshadows before. And I really like this colour because it's really sheer, but it's really beautiful and it is really sparkly. So I'm just going to pop that right in the middle of my lid. Once I've finished doing that, I'm then going to take that same tapered crease brush by XO Beauty that I was using before, and I'm just going to kind of clean up the eyeshadow a little bit. I'm going to use that brown that I used before in my Maybelline Nudes palette, and I'm just going to run that underneath my lash line. taking that dark colour in my Smashbox palette again, I'm going to take a eyeliner brush and I'm also going to run that underneath of my lash line. Then taking the Colourpop eyeshadow in the colour Tassel, I'm just going to put this on my pinky finger and put this in my inner corners as my inner corner highlight. Now taking my Colourpop cream gel eyeliner in the colour Swerve, I'm just going to line my waterline and my tight line just to darken up the look even more. So I'm just going to go back in with my foundation because the tape did take off a fair bit of my foundation, so I'm just going to go back over that with my beauty blender. Once I finish that, I'm then going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix powder and I'm just going to put that all over my face and set my foundation. I'm then going to take my Australis contour kit in light and I'm going to take the first two colours. So I'm going to take the banana powder and the light shade and I'm just going to run this underneath my eyes. This is also good for brightening as well as giving that little bit of extra coverage. Using the same contour kit, I'm firstly going to use that first colour just to bronze and then I'm going to use the more browny muddy shade to contour. Because I want a nice sharp line, I'm now just going to bake my face, mainly just the under part of my contour and kind of under my eyes a little bit. And while I let that set, I'm going to start on my eyebrows. So today I'm using the Chi Brow Pomade and I'm just using an EXO Beauty eyebrow brush and I'm just going to do my eyebrows. Now taking the Maybelline Hyper Curl, I'm just going to put on some mascara and extend my eyelashes. Now taking my Colourpop highlighter in Lunch Money, I'm just going to dab this on my cheekbones with my fingers first and then I'm just going to use my beauty blender to kind of blend it out. I'm also going to put this underneath my brow bone as well to give me a nice highlight. And lastly, I'm going to take Tootsie by Colourpop. Yes, I know, another Colourpop item, but it's definitely my favourite. It is one of their lippy sticks and I am so in love with this colour. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I know I love doing this makeup look for you all. I think it is so pretty and so wearable. It's definitely a glam look. I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Bye! I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please feel free to check out my last video. It was a vlog and there was a get ready with me involved in that. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't already. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye!